Tich Pagoda ranks top of Honglan Mountain. The scenic view of Ha looks very ancient. Going through all rains and shines, old Rang Vuong foundation still stands the wear and tear with time. These verses by Dr. Thuong Gren depict the beauty of an ancient pagoda situated on the top of Honglan Mountain, Thien Loc Commune, Kin Loc District, Hectares 10. Legend has it that Honglan used to be called Nguyen Hang, with 99 phoenix-shaped mountains. The site, therefore, not only leaves its fame to history concerning its majestic beauty, that is harmoniously mixed with the sky, mountain and water, but also has legends associated with ancient Lin Sun Pagoda in the land of Hectares 10. Huong Tich Pagoda is the place where Yu Thien, the youngest daughter of So Trang Vuong, King Zhang of Chu, a king in Baiyu community, is worshipped. As told in the legend, Yu Thien, the princess, fell in love with a court doctor named Tru Chan. So she refused to marry an evil court army officer through arranged marriage by her father. And left the court for a pagoda. The king got mad at her and ordered the pagoda burned. Thanks to the help of nuns, Yu Thien could escape from danger. The Buddha told a white tiger to take her to Viet Thuong, a neighboring country. When she reached Honglan Mountain, she took a rest by Huong Tai stream and later went to Huong Tich Cave to practice Buddhism. Soon after that, she became popular for her benevolence. Trang Vuong King got serious sickness which could not be cured, with an eye and a hand of a girl. Neither of his two first daughters was willing to die to save their father. As the king heard about the kind-hearted nun in Viet Thuong, he sent a messenger to the neighboring country, begging for her eye and hand. Yu Thien gave one of her eyes and her hands to the messengers. Thanks to her, Trang Vuong could recover. He ordered his men to build a pagoda for the nun to express his gratitude to her. But it was also the time when the king found out that his benefactor was his youngest daughter. He gave up the throne and got tonsured to become a monk. The merit of Yuthine made the Buddha feel so moved. He granted her new eye and hand. After Yuthine died, she became Namhae Kwan the Aimbotat, goddess of compassion. The place where she passed away is called Aimfatba, Goddess Temple. Coming here, you can see a statue of a white tiger, the symbol of a deity in Huong Sun. Only the Sotrang Vuong foundation of the original pagoda remains today. As for court Dr. Tru Chan, he set off to look for Yuthine when he knew that she became a nun. He reached Hong Lin Mountain in Viet Thuong and lived in a cave. Every day, he went tea in search of medicinal herbs to save people. His cave is now called Imda Aksu, Herbal Dr. S. Temple, and his grave moved to Huong Tich Pagoda. As time goes by, things have changed. However, legends about the Huong Pagoda are still in the mind of locals. I met nuns in Huong Tich Pagoda when I was small, so I got to know that the pagoda was built a long time ago. The values of historical structures here remain intact today. Legend has it that there were 99 peaks around Huong Pagoda. However, as recorded in Hung King's time, Honglin mountain range has 199 peaks and the highest one is Thieu Lin, where Huong Tich Pagoda is situated. All pilgrims coming here can feel the compassion of the Goddess of Mercy, and forget all worries in their daily life to remind themselves of the Buddha, and do good things for the community. There are two pagodas with the same name of Huong Tich in Vietnam. As written in the Huong Sun Thien Tru Thien Pha, Huong Pagoda, Huong Tich Pagoda in short, in Hanoi is actually only a replica of the one in Honglin Mountain. A Buddhist monk built Huong Pagoda in Hanoi under the reign of the Lai Yu Tong King whose era name was Chin Hong. there are two pagodas named Huong Tich. According to the historical document published by the Association of Literature and Fine Arts, Legends and Family Record Books, the king, his wives and concubines went to Huong Pagoda Festival on the 18th day of the second lunar month. This habit was maintained until the reign of the Ha Tinh king, under the King Trenlord dynasty. Trenlord passed by Hector's Sunbin one day and was amazed at its beautiful landscape. He thought that trust in the Buddha was the most important thing. Huong Tich Pagoda in Ganhong could be moved here to make it convenient for pilgrims. So, Buddhist monks and the king built the second Huong Pagoda in Hector's Sunbin. As the legend has it, under the King Trenlord dynasty, most royal wives and concubines came from Hoan Chau region. So, they returned to their homeland by boat to attend Huong Pagoda Festival in Honglin Mountain on the 18th day of the second lunar month. Trenlord decided to build a pagoda with the same name in Hector's Sunbin, Hanoi today, to worship the goddess of mercy from afar. That is why there are two pagodas named Huong Tich in Vietnam. Apart from these legends, Huong Tich Pagoda is believed to be built in the Tran dynasty. Recently, archaeologists examined the patterns and structure of the pagoda and discovered many objects dated back to the Tang and Sui dynasties. Based on the result of their study, they concluded that Huong Tich Pagoda was built at the end of the Lai dynasty and the beginning of the Tran dynasty. Many vestiges carry the imprints of the Tran dynasty. But the director of Hector's Tin Museum, Nguyen Tri Son, who has studied about the pagoda for years, the temple of the goddess of mercy, in the most sacred place with typical features of the architecture under the Tran dynasty. The back of the temple of the goddess of mercy is a mountain. It is the place where Yu Thien, the third princess, is worshipped. We can find many imprints of the architecture under the Tran dynasty here. Say, the system of terracotta statues and also the statues of flying dragons and lioness club in prostrate position are still found. There is a prayer to Buddha up there. The reason that the temple of the goddess of mercy has image of holy animals is because she was the daughter of So Trang Vuong and she passed away, she became a Buddha. So her temple has features of both religion and ordinary life. Dragon patterns indicate the king and images of holy animals show the respect for deified people. The Huong Tich Pagoda was called the top scenic site of Hoan Chau. The religious complex comes in excellent harmony with the nature. Its worshipping hall, three treasures palace, ancestral house and varied religious structures make it an impressive religious area amid a population of magnificent mountains. Stone was used to build the worshipping hall. The tranquility of an ancient pagoda remains unchanged today. The statues in the pagoda are arranged in the style of Mahayana. Here in the worshipping hall, people can express their wish to escape the cycle of reincarnation and practice morality principles of Buddhism. Next to the worshipping hall is the Three Treasures Palace with artistic statues. The states aren't too big to match the modest scale of the pagoda. But this place is the convergence of the past, the present and the future of Buddha, with beautiful legends about life and ethics drawing humans closer to the world of honesty. Elaborate patterns and diversity of the states make the whole palace more sacred. Huong Tich Pagoda has a lot of statues. Apart from statues of Buddha, there are statues of real people. On the right and the left of the hall is said by Professor Tran Lem Ben, Professor Vukuakun. These statues have the features typical of sculpture of the 17th century. For example, this statue may be the one of a contributor to the pagoda, or an official of that time. It is a half-man, half-Buddha statue shown in different hat and the meditative posture. There are some other statues like this one. I think this statue is of great value because it proves that the pagoda is date back to the 17th century. As said in the legend, this pagoda was built in the Tran dynasty. The diversity in the statues of Huong Tich Pagoda is even supposed to be the result of combinations of pagodas. However, the important thing is that each statue contribute to the sanctity of an ancient pagoda amid the forest. Like other pagodas, the Huong Tich Pagoda serves the religious demand of people. Moreover, the pagoda is situated on the highest mountain of the Huang Lin mountain range, the symbol of hectares 10. Min Man King chose the image of this mountain range as a pattern on Andan, a tripod cauldron representing hectares 10 200 years ago. Huong Tich Pagoda has a gorgeous beauty. When people come here, their mind is at peace. Huong Tich Pagoda was built in the Tran dynasty, but there are lots of legends about its origin that depict filial piety. I think that filial piety and reality principles of Buddhism are closely attached to the pagoda. Visitors to the pagoda learn about children's respect for parents, and the way to do moral things and better their life. More and more people learn about Buddhism, the true, the good and the beauty. In modern society, they go to the pagoda to pray for peace, wealth, and admire the beauty of nature in the first month of spring to re-energize themselves. When they have freedom of mind, they can feel secure to work and foster their reality. The atmosphere of a pagoda can teach people about filial piety. So, the number of pagoda goers is on the rise. The Huong Tich Pagoda festival takes place annually on the 18th day of the second lunar month. The rugged path may be both precarious and challenging for pilgrims, but they brave it out to come here from every corner of the country. Everything happening here is imbued with the spiritual color. It reflects the culture of the region and shows people as gratitude to the goddess of mercy. Legendary and historical, real and unreal. Amid traces of the old days is a scared pagoda in the people's heart.